Hey guys, welcome back. Fully rested up at this particular spot where you can rest without being interrupted. So let's continue and find this clock. Or, well, let's get out of the starting area maybe. And an old chest, nearly hidden beneath the rich green vegetation. I think that is actually a chest without a trap. It's nearly disintegrating, so shouldn't be a problem. But it is actually locked. Strange. Harmonia the Bard is going to be an excellent lockpicker someday. Well, maybe today. Very nice. And of course we will take everything. Let's see what we found. Just a gem, something to sell. I think we may actually try to go for identify 3 out of spell points. Alright. A bag of terrors. Still cannot identify this. Well, it's a one-use spell apparently. That's great. So now Delphi is out of spell points. I wanted to go to the resting area, but no such luck. Let's use a spell on Wanda. Get some practice maybe. Because these spells have been not very effective so far. I think all the worms save against the spell. Pretty much useless. The 4 Berserker setup is decent though. Wow, 8 damage. That's a lot of experience again. Very good. And a level up for the Sage. Hit points, Vitality and Magic. I think the increase in Magic was pretty substantial actually. some speed, some intelligence, and some wisdom. Skill points will be sorcery, I think. Alright. Sorcery it is. Scribe to copy scrolls. Well, that sounds nice, but sorcery is probably better for now. Maybe some points in invocation, so she can use items effectively. Some incantation, why not? I think a saying actually will raise by just using the skill. So the remaining points in sorcery. Swimming it is, just like in Wizardry 7. Or maybe climbing. Well, let's go for swimming and climbing. This will be 2 points in staff, and that's it. Cure light wounds, it is. And we can actually learn something else. Now, what is useful? What looks like it could be useful? Right, this is a light spell. Provide some light. Utility. Maybe that's actually useful. Sage is probably going to be a utility character. And we don't have any healing or cure spells available. So let's take an offensive spell then. Shrill Sound. And only the Sage levels up. We do need some rest though, so and let's continue. I think I have the resting setting. Is there a setting? Rest until fully healed or something like that? Yeah, let's keep everybody on Marie, I guess. Wow. I don't think these are the usual worms. At least I never see them put some of our party members to sleep. They keep targeting Havoc. He is nearly dead. Alright. Or not alright. Yeah, it's a little bit too late. And everybody on melee again. I kind of expected the Berserkers to level up first. Yeah, the Bard definitely needs some extra practice. I think up to now none of the liar attacks, if you can call it that, was effective at all. Yeah, that actually seems more useful. Using these lead balls. Ranger levels up. Three bonus points. Speed is at 50, so we'll keep it as it is and increase, I guess, agility. Not sure what this does. Fellowship. The ability to negotiate. I actually want that on the Sage, but maybe the Ranger is the designated negotiator. Right now though, let's keep increasing agility. And alchemy is apparently a key skill for the Ranger. That sounds a bit off. No weapon skills at present. Identifying ingredients in plants, that is nature lore. Right, what weapon skill do we want on the Ranger? Can we actually save the skill points? Not sure. Decide that later. Right now she's using a knife. I forgot to keep detect secret up. So the ranger and the sage actually level up before the berserkers. It's kind of unexpected. And finally the berserkers level up. Some strength gained. Speed is, we can increase speed to 50, which is the target baseline. Let's do that. And some skill points. Berserker doesn't start with any combat skills at all. Alright, right now they are all using an axe. It's probably not wise to increase axe on all the berserkers, but mix it up a little bit. Eric, you will be the guy with the axe. And lethal blow is, I did some reading up, and this is a very important skill apparently. The knowledge of critical body areas and targets needed to strike a fatal blow. And berserking, the deadly art involving a special method of attack with weapons in combat. Shouldn't forget swimming and climbing though. Not sure why stealth is identified as a special skill for this berserker. Right, let's go for climbing 1. Climbing 1. Swimming 1. Berserking 5 and lethal blow 3. Alchemy doesn't seem that important for a berserker. The art of applying poison to weapons. Alright. From this set of skills that actually seems the most useful. So 1 berserker down, 3 to go. Speed is 45, let's also make that 50. And right, he's using an axe now, but let's mix it up. This guy will be the sword user. But since we don't have any swords, let's save those points. Just go for berserking, a lethal blow. And swimming. Bargaining with merchants. Is that something I would trust to a Saurian berserker? Maybe not. I think I'll save the rest of the points for now. And check out Pete. 3 strength, that's good. And a decent amount of bonus points. Speed 50 and strength 1 point added. Again, this guy is using an axe, but I want to make him a... What other weapons do we have? A spear. Right, it is short blades and long blades, swords. Yeah, I'll keep those points until we find a decent weapon. Lethal bow 1 point, swimming 1 point. And I'll also save those points. Finally, Steve. Also strength gain. Speed 50. And berserking 5 points, lethal blow 5 points. And 1 point in swimming. The rest will be saved. It's definitely saved the game. Now there is a starting dungeon. Let's actually try to find that. And I'll keep everybody on melee. The least effective party member up to now is definitely the bard. And that's a big change from the release version. Bard was actually overpowered, I think. It's definitely time we found some decent weapons, other than the axes we have. Level up for the bard. Already is at 50 speed. Need some agility. She will be the lockpicker. Right, lockpicking. Music. Slings and bolas. For the bard. And swimming. Can't do swimming anymore, of course. Sorcery. Mythology. Is that something for the bard? Maybe bartering. Although I think the sage should be the diplomat. Well, let's save those points also. And a level up for the wizard. Very nice. Wisdom and intelligence. That's good. Speed can increase it by 1 point, and let's go for wisdom. Wanda should be using offensive spells. Magic missile. And maybe, what else do we have available? Slow might be useful. Sure. Now let's check if we actually have the points still available. Yes. Well, not sure. Yeah, you need to click one of the arrows, then the skill points will be available. Alright. And, well, we need a rest. Vitality is low on lots of the guys. I think if you rest in a safe spot, it actually lasts until everybody is fully healed up. Cannot interrupt the resting right now by clicking something, so I guess that is how it works. Alright, and with that I'll probably make a cut here. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.